Alright, so this is a UPS test. I have 4 UPSs out of the box. You can't see all 4 of them. The one in the right hand corner is one of the new ones. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all lined up here. The one that I presently have connected to the system is the UPS and the cable that I've been consistently using. Just to show you that it works, I'm going to unplug the power from that UPS. And now what you're going to see is so it likes that connection, no problems, it works as expected. So at first what I was going to do, I'm going to plug the power back in, what I was going to do is how I was going to test all 4 of these relatively quickly. I was going to leave the power source plugged into the Tripp Lite, the main Tripp Lite that I've been working with, and just move the data cable connections. So I'm going to unplug the data cable connection here. And when that happens, you're going to obviously get this, which is fine. And I'm going to plug in the data cable from the new UPS that I just unboxed. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the power from that UPS, even though there's nothing plugged into it. So I just wanted to test the data cable. And I'm like, wow, it works. And I did that for all 4 of these UPSs, but what I was doing is all 4 of these UPSs reacted the same way. But what I did is I left the power plugged into that main UPS. All I did was just switch out the data cables. Alright, so I'm going to plug that back in so it stops beeping. What happens is really interesting. If I were to move this power cord over to here, what I'm going to have to do in order to do that is obviously do a shutdown. Alright, so it's shutting down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this data cable connection connected here. All I'm going to do is move the power cord over to the new Tripp Lite. Turn the power back on. And now you can see, I'll zoom in, see that the power alert has sensed the UPS. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, right now I've got the AC power plugged into this new Tripp Lite using the cable that it came with. Now if you remember, this cable appeared to work when I had the AC power still plugged into here. All I did was remove power from here. It appeared to work. Now watch what happens. I'm going to unplug the power from this UPS. Doesn't work. Does not work at all. So now I'm going to plug the power back in. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, to prove to you that this cable does not work, I'm going to do another shutdown. And I'm going to move this power cable back over to the other UPS that I've been working with consistently. I'm going to use this cable, all right, that was for this UPS. So I'm going to unplug it from here, plug it into this UPS, unplug this power, plug it in here, turn it on. All right, so let me zoom in here. You can see that it likes the data cable. So far, so good. Okay, everything's booted up. Now I'm going to unplug the AC power from this Tripp Lite unit. Again, this is the data cable from this system over here. And it does not like it. I'm going to go ahead and plug the power back in. Everything appears to be back to normal. Now I'm going to go back to my original cable. Unplug it here, plug it here, put this off to the side, plug this back in, plug that back in, and I'm going to remove AC power. And it likes that one. So, just to recap, again, what I did with all 4 of these UPSs here is I kept the power cable from this server connected to here and just connected the individual data cables from each UPS over to the USB port, and then to test the cable, I unplugged the AC power from each of these UPSs, and they all 4 appeared to work. It's just that when I started to then say, okay, I'm going to plug the AC power from the server into each Tripp Lite and test them individually, they don't work. Moving each cable back to this system with this UPS, they don't work. This cable, however, it really likes this cable. Go figure. All right, I hope this has been helpful, and let me know what's going on. Thank you.